Hello, hello. Welcome to the Karla Don Live Show. I am at Pharmaca in Pacific Palisades. I'm so excited. The store is like a mega superstore. There's so much to do. I can stay here for like all day. And today I have Mike Banks, who is the market manager. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so happy that you welcome me to one of your homes around the country.
It's my pleasure.
And this is probably your biggest home, Pharmaca home in Los Angeles, right?
It is 13,000 square feet of just joy and love and all kind of good stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I walked in and I felt, well, I can see that because I walked in the store and I felt happy. Good. You know, you got the stuffed animals, and you know, it looks like a adult playground, a kid playground. It's got any and everything you could need. You literally need a few hours to kind of hang out and find out.
And we have people who spend half a day here, and it's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure your Saturdays are crazy.
Yeah, Saturday and Sundays are busy, and we just come. It's a family day.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, we're going to get into some wonderful tips about. They have a pharmacist here. They have a beauty specialist. What other people do you have here that they can know about?
We have estheticians on staff. We have nutritionists. We have naturopathic doctors. We do B12 shots. We also have licensed herbalists that work in the store as well. So if you come in, you have any questions about your health, we can address it. We can also be very specific with you as well.
Okay.
We're not afraid of much.
Not afraid of it. They can do it all. It's a one-stop shop, and it's a healthy place. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of natural things around here, products. So we're going to get a lot more in detail of that, but I do have a few little things going around the world I want to mention. And as I do all the time, I like to talk about those things before we get to the grunt of the story here. But we're going to get to a lot of Pharmaca, and we have some of the staff coming on set. So there. So you're going to join me for some of my topics?
Sure.
You know, I'm sure you follow the news and different things going on around the world, right? So we just had the big political campaign. The special election happened, and the White House is a bit upset right now about that. So, you know, things happen, and I guess the person that was supposed to win won, because now it's in the Democratic hand, and you know, Trump is not pleased, who was just here yesterday.
I know, you know what, I had no clue.
Really?
Shame on me.
You didn't know Trump was in town?
No.
Like, hey, it was like one of those last minute they kind of told us.
But I knew when Obama was in town.
Yeah, everybody knew he was coming, and when he was here, and that he just left. You know, you're right. No. It was like he just snuck in real quick. Yeah, and I didn't see a whole lot of traffic. I heard Santa Monica had traffic.
Yeah, I think Beverly Hills had a little bit of
that's where I am in Beverly Hills. There was a little bit there, but, you know, it happens. Every president makes traffic. I don't know why they have to make such a big deal about it. It happens. Just know if they're coming, they're trying to make money. So yeah, he was here and did his quick thing and then left, and then he left to find out that they didn't win the seat. So, you know, that things like that do happen. I'm trying to look up all the names of all the people, because I've got your stuff in here. It was Connor Lamb, and it was a really close election actually from Pennsylvania, very close. And it was the...
Makes you tell you every vote counts.
It really does. So many of the elections, though, have been like that. The last 4 have been very close. This one in particular, though, they can't do a runoff. Special elections, no runoff, so it's final. It's it. And everybody's like, you know, it's so narrow that they want a runoff, but no runoff. So congrats to Connor Lamb. The Democratic Party has that win for the 18th Congressional District in Pennsylvania. So kudos to them for, I guess, working hard or doing something right now. And I do want to I've got condolences going out. I have a dear friend, and you know, life is precious. We have to say what we want to say to people, spend that time when you want to enjoy them, and I feel totally I did that with this man, Abraham McDonald. I don't know, did you follow Oprah Winfrey when she had her show? Yeah. So she had a karaoke challenge many, many years ago, and he was
80s years ago or 90s?
No, it was probably like 90s. Yeah. So she did a karaoke challenge, and he won. Abraham McDonald won. He has like that very powerful Luther Vandross sound.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, and young man. He had hit songs. He did
was
one.
Was he 49 when he died?
I think he was even younger. Honestly, he was probably about that. Did you hear about it? Okay, so then I get you. Look at this. I love it. He knows what's happening. He's 49 years old. He says, and you might be right, but you know, he looked much younger. But that's young. That is still young.
That's young. It's a baby.
It's a baby. It's a baby. You know, he's a baby, and I'm a baby. But in 2016, he had a song called "Better." That was his last, big hit release. And then before that, his debut song was "Miracle." And they're both gorgeous, powerful voice. He was just in Vegas doing Luther Vandross, so I, knew him very well.
You don't hear that singer anymore. That singer's kind of gone.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Yeah, it's so true.
That voice,
that type of music. We need, I love all music, but that's just like the you know, the basic kind of sound that you want. You got to go back to basics. So he did it. He lived his life, performed so much. So my condolences go out to him. He performed at my charity event about 5 years ago, the Friends of Karla Gordy Strike Fest. It was amazing. Oh, okay. And so Breeze McDonald, I called her, his sister, and sent my condolences. Again, I send them out. He was such a dear friend to me, and I feel good that I introduced him to my Uncle Barry Gordy, and he was very excited. And he was so humble, you know, and so I got to do that. So life is short. Enjoy your loved ones and your friends. Tell them how you feel. And if people need help, reach out and help them, because you don't want to regret when they're not here and you didn't lend a hand, right? You know, you want to lend a hand. So
we all do that money like quarterback. I should have done this and that. Just do it.
Just do it. You know, don't regret it. Just do it. Yeah. If someone asks you to do something bad, stay far away from that. You're right about that. And let's see, kudos to Venus Williams for beating her sister at Indian Wells tennis match.
Okay. All right.
Serena just had her baby and everything.
The best beats the best, you know.
It always comes down. At some point, they go up against each other, and Venus pulled it out this time. First time in a long time she beat her sister, and it's the first time that it happened so early into the match. But hey, they both played well. Serena came back very strong after having the baby.
They're both winners.
And they're both amazing. So I know some people that were out there, so I wish I could have seen that, though. That's amazing. Yeah, but kudos to her. Very excited about that. And I think I have one more. This is really a weird story. A lady went to the Red Sea.
I heard about this.
In Egypt.
Yeah.
And gave birth in the ocean.
I saw a picture of her when she came out. I was like,
yeah,
that's not a woman who just gave birth.
She didn't look like a very slender woman.
I was like, that's great.
Very slender. I'm like, okay, is this really real? Did you go take someone's baby who had to run out to the ocean and make a prank? Because she didn't look like she had a baby at all.
I agree.
But she wanted to have this experience, but she did bring her doctor who had training in water births.
Yeah.
And her husband was there, and they had the bucket with I don't even get the details, because, you know, giving birth is kind of messy.
Yeah.
But it just seems so natural.
I wonder if it's less painful. I can't speak to that. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, well, the Red Sea is supposed to be healing. We're at a healing place here, so I thought I'd bring this one up because, you know, it's a healing place. It's natural.
Yes.
Kind of goes with the Pharmaca method, but I don't know about that water birth thing. I mean, it's supposed to be good, but they're all healthy and happy. So, but the owner of the hotel was filming from a room in the hotel, though, down. It was just such a funny shot, and it's gone totally viral. So, if you haven't seen it later after this great show you're watching, check it out. Sorry for this light behind me. I see every time I move, it's like this beam of light is coming at everybody.
Oh, yes,
but I'll keep my big bonnet up here. My big ponytail will block it. So I think it's too cute. I'm like fighting to keep my face in the block of it. And the tennis match was a 6-3, 6-4 victory. So there we go on that. And the birth was in Egypt, of course, because we all know where the Red Sea is. So those are fun stories I wanted to talk about and just share, because, you know, I like to stay up on some interesting topics. A lot of people in my audience are very busy. They do a lot of different things. You're very busy, but you knew about my stories. That's great. He knew about my stories. It's so wonderful. I know, I'm dropping stuff.
It's okay. You're in a safe place.
I'm in a safe, relaxing, tranquil pharmacy, and you have a location in, let's get into Pharmaca now. I am about to get all about Pharmaca because we have people to bring on set. There's so much going on. So I met you at the Beverly Hills location.
Yep.
You have a location on a few times I've been in there. I like it. I really do. So you're on Olympic and Doheny Drive. I know the history of that location. Different businesses have been there. It's long, long history there. Very successful location.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about what is Pharmaca for those that do not know.
So Pharmaca, I'll give you some boring details. We started in 2000. You know, I think the concept was to kind of bridge traditional pharmacy with Eastern medicine. So you can walk into a store and experience what you said earlier, feeling peaceful, calm, and you're able to take the patient, who comes as a patient, turn them into a customer and make them feel comfortable about trying different things and experiencing different things. We also believe in the whole body approach. So whatever you're taking as far as a prescription or not, we're looking at your body, digestion, health, liver, your skin health. Well, we have people on staff that can address things such as Reiki, chiropractic, things like that as well too.
Wow.
So it's a whole body experience.
I love it.
And what's good about that too is that you may not walk and experience that, but you know when you come in the door, somebody here is going to give you some wisdom or some advice or some thoughts around our
Well, you keep people very knowledgeable for all the different departments, all the areas that know what they're doing. They know how to answer all those questions.
Yeah, and they're passionate about it. They believe
I could see it. I swear it's happy. I am not joking. I was just like, the energy here is just overly happy. Everybody's positive. If you're not feeling well and you're down and depressed, come to Pharmaca. I swear to you, you're going to leave. You're kind of going, I mean, I really felt that. While we were prepping for the show, I was kind of like looking at everybody and listening, like, okay, it's a lot of happy going on in here. Is this just for us? But it was people that had nothing to do with the show, and I was kind of looking over there. Yeah, I love it. Even the customers coming in, everybody's pleasant and happy, because in the world we know we run into people that have their issues, they're stressed, and they take it out on other people, and it's grumpy and frustration. But I don't know, it's almost like holiday season. That's what it feels like, holiday season, when everybody's being nice to each other. You come in here, I feel like I'm in Christmas time.
Yeah, and I think with Pharmaca, we want you to feel relaxed so you can tell us your truth.
Yeah.
What's going on with you? Because I think when you walk in the door, you're more hesitant about not revealing things, because it's how we are. It's Los Angeles. It's a busy world. Traffic's out there. We're all stressed.
It's a lot going on.
Loading is important, and we want you to do that.
How did you become the market manager? Like, what's your career path? How did you get into this position and with this company?
Well, I started with Pharmaca back in 2015, and quite frankly, I was trying to get on board for a couple of years because I love the concept.
So you were eyeballing it, huh?
Yep. Yeah. I'd come in a couple times and do a little competitive shop and see what's going on. I applied for an opportunity, didn't work out, and then they gave me a call, and within 3 days I was on board.
Oh, look at that.
It just worked boom, boom, boom like that.
Were you in another pharmaceutical industry or just doing marketing?
No, I worked for a company that in nutrition for 10 years, so I was well versed.
You have a background in nutrition.
Yeah, in that environment. Pharmaca is a little different how we kind of take it and we heighten it a little differently. And again, back facing here, we have a ton of beauty products. And
I'm saying we're in the natural beauty bar, right? This section is called the natural beauty bar.
You can find organic products here, and it's world for me. When I walked in, I didn't know a lot about makeup and skincare. Now I do, and I'm better for it.
Yeah, it's really important to know what you're putting on your face.
Yes,
and
it's
because
it goes organ.
Yeah, that's so true. And we have a beauty expert coming on later to get more detail on all those things. So in your market managing position, for those looking to, get positions like that in jobs and careers, what is it you do to facilitate all this? I mean, it's a lot. You have how many stores?
5 stores.
5 stores.
Which is a lot.
That's a lot of moving around, because LA's big.
Yeah, I think. I go to San Diego too. I have 2 stores down there.
Is that included in the 5?
Yep.
So 5 goes where? Tell me where they are.
La Jolla and Carlsbad.
Okay, so those are San Diego area, and I have a daughter there, so she better get going. Okay. Yeah.
Good.
And she's a health nut, And then where are the others? Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills, one in Brentwood and one in the store
Pacific
here
Palisades is where we are, right by the ocean. I drove out PCH to get here, and it was lovely.
Yeah, it's a great little
view
advantage. I think as a market manager, I think the thing that you do, and at least for Pharmaca, is that you're really an influencer. I'm almost somebody you'd find on Instagram. I influence people to perform. That's really my biggest job. I don't mean it to be so esoteric, but that's what I do. I support my team, and I hire people that are really passionate and who really want to be here. The fun little side note, most of my people travel 30 to 40 miles to come to work.
Really?
That's a lot. And that's
a lot of the staff here travels that far to come.
I'm 32 miles away.
Oh my God, that's dedication, especially with this LA traffic.
And they come in happy, and they come in on time, usually.
Well, yeah, I know the excuse. I got started in traffic. It happens occasionally, but when it comes 4 times, you're like, like the dog ate the homework story, right? Okay. No, that's just a lot. That's really, when people are committed to travel in traffic, to come every day, have a positive attitude, work well together, and have so many people with so many needs and questions. I'm sure they get hit with 50 million questions in here, because it's that kind of store. It's so much to absorb. There's so many, all the little bottles I'm looking at. I'm going to pan the view of the store for you at the end of the show. Beautiful. It just goes on and on. It's so deep with so much. So just stay tuned to the end. You'll get to see the whole store. But yeah, it's so much to know. So I'm sure everybody's, well, what is this? What does this do? How's that? Well, I'm feeling, you have to know that.
Yeah, you do.
What kind of training does the staff have to have, though, for that?
We have our own university. So when you come on board, there's your basic training. We take it a step further, where a lot of our vendors give us training about their products. So they not only train them on their brands, but they also train them in skin health. To give you an example, I didn't come in, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not somebody who came to skin, but with the training that I've gotten from Pharmaca, I can speak to it, and more importantly, I jumped into it. Now I use skin products.
Now you know.
Now I spend a lot of money on skin products, but whatever.
But you look really good.
Thank you.
I mean, your skin's smooth, you know, youthful, vibrant, so it pays off.
Yeah, it does pay off. Thank you.
You're doing something with the hair, too.
Yeah, well,
because it has that, you got something going there, too.
Well, I'm originally from New Orleans, so little curls coming out, but that's okay. I'm growing it out a little bit, too.
Yeah, maybe someone here could work with mine a little bit, too. Give me some beauty products. I need moisturizer. I need more moisturizer. Do you have that? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to be looking for that later. There's some things that I noted. I want to make sure I talk. When was established? That's what I'm going to get back to that, the basic of Pharmaca. Because everybody knows about so many. So it started, where was the first location? Boulder, Colorado. So that's corporate office.
Yep.
Okay, so that's where the base is.
This store, I want to say, we acquired this store in 2005.
Okay.
So it's been around.
It's been around
this
for
building
a while.
has been around for a long time, but we've been here since 2005.
It's a great location. I mean, I wonder how many people go down to the ocean for lunch. Oh, it's great location. Okay, so you've been here since then. Established Boulder, Colorado, and you told me all the other cities it's in. You have a slogan that says "Healthy happens here." Mm-hmm. How did that come about, and what does that mean?
I think it came out when we first opened our stores, probably 2001, where the CEO at the time, I think his name is Barry.
Yeah.
It
describes what I said. So
yeah, it just made sense. It's catchy, but it just
healthy happens here.
That's what it means.
And that's true. That's what I feel. Mm-hmm. And it turns out that's a slogan. That's really cute.
It could be happy starts here too.
Yeah.
Well.
Happy
Honest starts here.
Happy and healthy, and vice versa. It's interchangeable. Yeah.
Blank starts here. What that could be.
Positivity starts here. I love that part. Okay, I know. I'm looking at all the staff too. You have so many. How many people do you have working? Each day.
Both departments of the pharmacy as well. Oh gosh.
I know.
Probably about 15 people on staff.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So you're covering a lot of areas, so people don't have to sit around and wait.
Nope.
Usually they have enough staff.
We touch quite a bit of people, and we put them in certain areas and make sure they know they're going to be helped in a few minutes.
Is that a humidifier going? What is that over there? I see.
That's aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy machine. I see smoke emitting over here, and I'm trying to figure out what.
It's got eucalyptus to kind of clear the air a little bit. Which is going to help you breathe a little better. It won't really destroy anything in the air. It just kind of keeps everything pure.
So that's something good just to have in the home to just keep for...
Mm-hmm. Do you have one?
I do not have one, so I got to look at that.
You got one.
Because it looks like something that would really help with the breathing.
Mm-hmm. Or even sleep until you put it at night in your bed stand with some lavender oil.
Lavender, yes, makes you really?
Yep, it works.
Oh my gosh.
These are me.
Whew, I'm going to have a good sleep tonight. Okay, we have quality assurance promise that you guys offer. The USDA organic, your GF certified, gluten-free, NSF. Tell me a little bit about those certifications.
So all our brands that we carry, we're very stringent. So you're not going to walk in a store like this and you won't see a lot of mirroring of what you find in a Whole Foods or another supplement store, because our sections, our setups demand a lot of organic products. So we have to find companies that are a little off the mills, because most mass markets tend to not be organic, and they're not really into certifications.
Right.
We're very specific that it's certified. We do doctor's lines that have to meet certain specifications, so that what you're taking as a consumer, you know that what's in that pill has gone through so much testing that what is in that pill is really what is in that pill.
What it says.
And that's really important, because I think a lot of consumers are concerned about what they're taking. We're very stringent. We will pull things off the shelf if we feel that it doesn't meet our specification. In fact, it won't come to the shelf unless it goes through our specifications, and the companies have to show a lot of proof. Organic, GMP. With our skincare, it has to meet certain levels of either being partly organic or at least showing that it's completely natural and having no ingredients that would cause harm.
Nice.
It's like
very
a
good.
oath in a way,
I like that. No, and when I was reading that, I said it sounds like you're very, very strict on making sure and have a lot of organic products, because a lot of people today, they're trying to be healthy. A lot of vegans, there are a lot of people that want to try the natural remedies and so forth. And it sounds like literally you have so much in here. I'm just looking around at all these departments. They have little signs on every little area to tell you. You know what it reminds me of? I feel like I'm in a Barnes & Noble bookstore for medicine and treatment. Because it's like all organized by signage and treatment, and there, they have certain sections. It's very, very specific. So I like that. That's just what I'm finding. I'm still in the learning process, and they sell hats.
That's true.
I'm looking like
great beach hats.
I love this view because I can see everything going on here. I mean, I feel like it's the only thing you don't have is just food, but you do sell like probably granola bars and stuff and snacks, healthy snacks. Oh God. Okay, here we go. I'm going to keep this going. This is too cute. How do you determine a person's skin type should go to probably the expert coming? Is that what I do? Okay, we're going to be coming into an expert. How are we doing on time?
Good.
I have a time person here.
Hi, time person.
I don't know what that means, but okay. I know we're so smooth with it. Yeah, she's fired. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring in some of your amazing staff we just talked about. And you have Pharmaca brands. We didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah, we have our own.
What are your brands? We got to promote the brands because
we have bath salts, we have lotions, we have supplements, we have skincare. We want to make sure that customers know that we stand behind our own brand and that we have our own foot in the door, so to speak. That when you come in the store that our Pharmaca brand is also organic.
Why should someone come here and not? And I'm going to say it. Don't get mad. Don't make me poof at Whole Foods, Rite Aid. It's pharmacy, pharmacists here and all that. All these others, I won't name them all. But, people are thinking, well, I go here all the time and I have my prescriptions here and I'm used to going to this place. Why should they switch and come to Pharmaca?
I think you want a hello, which I think is important. You come to Pharmaca. If you want somebody to listen to you and really listen to you and give you some time with it, you come to Pharmaca. If you want someone to help you push or guide you to the area that helps you with your health issues, you come to Pharmaca. And also Pharmaca says yes. I'm not slamming any other company. I think we're all consumers. Right. I hear a lot more no than yes. It won't happen. It can't happen. I think we really go out the way to make sure it does happen. And it's not easy to do, but we enjoy it. Right.
And then, if that speaks to the customer service that they get a lot of hand-holding, it sounds like, a lot of attention, which is really great, especially when you have a lot of questions. And then the products we talked about, do they stand apart, or you just combine all those different locations into one building, would you say?
Yeah, they're all combined. We have every department's kind of separate with their own specialists, but it's all one.
So the odds of coming in here and not finding what you want
is very slim.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
And if we don't have it, we're going to order it in. And I think the staff knows, and I'm not usual. I'm all over LA picking up product for people. If it's over another store, we're going to get it for you.
You go make
probably
sure they
within
get it.
hours.
Okay.
Probably.
So your customer service sounds like it's off the chain, like 10 plus. I like that. No, that's important. I love it. I love service.
What separates people?
Restaurants, stores like this, wherever. If customer service is at the peak and I have a great experience,
you'll go back.
I will definitely go back and tell people. So that's good to know. I'm here to share and let everybody know. They can make their choices here. So we are going to bring ahead your pharmacy marketing manager, Sally Albayati. Did I say that right? Yes! I love when I get a name right. And so while she's coming on, we're going to be talking about pharmacist questions. She is a licensed pharmacist. She, of course, is the manager over the pharmacist, so she does all the facilitations and so forth. We're going to talk about the process, what services they offer here, the medicine alternatives, because a lot of people don't want to have medicine. You want to have homeopathic type medicines, things like that, natural remedies, and we'll get into a little bit of that. So welcome.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
We had someone just disappear, and there you are.
Hello.
Now, when we met a little while ago, maybe an hour ago, I looked at her, and right away I said, "You look like me."
You look like me.
I seriously said that. You look like me, and I still think it.
And we're both looking at each other, and I was like, "Yeah, wait, you're kind of right."
I've never had that happen where I saw someone that I just look at them and go, "You look like me." So if you think we favor. Oops, I gotta stay.
The light.
You see the light now? You see it? We've got like this shape, the chin maybe, the nose. I swear. I totally see that.
I know. I saw her walking and I was like,
when I wear my hair down, because this past year I've been doing this updo, but majority of my life my hair's been down.
We'll do a twin day.
Kind of like that. So it's really interesting. So we're gonna make sure we take a picture.
Yes.
because I got to show my mommy, Miss Iris Gordy.
There's always
and see what she thinks. It's always the moms. Do you still have your mother?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll show the moms. They'll be the ones to make that decision.
I'll be like, which one's me?
I know, right? Oh yeah. So you are the pharmacy market manager. What does that mean? For Pharmaca.
Yeah. So in the pharmacy world, you have your pharmacist, you have a pharmacy manager who would manage that particular pharmacy, take over that area. A market manager, some other locations, some other companies would be known as like a regional manager or a district manager. So essentially the same way that Mike oversees the retail side and the store sides of his 5 locations.
Which is like a regional manager for that. You're
regional for the pharmacist.
So you
I oversee pharmacies.
All the pharmacy departments.
The 5 pharmacies.
Do you hire for the pharmacist as well, or does Mike do that?
Yeah, so I as well hire for the pharmacists.
Hire the pharmacist.
Hire
for the pharmacist. Hire and fire the pharmacist.
That sounds really bad. We don't like to fire people, so
I know you never want to leave.
Yeah, we exactly. So I help in hiring as well. Every store does have their manager as well, and that's who I oversee. So I like to leave that with them, just because they're going to build their team.
Right.
But I am definitely involved in that as well.
Okay. Now, how is a pharmacy here at Pharmaca different from where other people may have their prescriptions held?
We're the best. No, all joking.
I know. Drop the mic.
No, all joking aside, I think it's everyone can relate to walking into. Don't want to drop any names, but the bigger chains and stuff like that. As Mike was saying with the stores, sometimes it's not as personable. You're waiting in line a really long time. People don't pick up the phone. People don't have that personal attention. What's really important with Pharmaca is that we strive to make sure we have those team members there and that they're all trained to know customer service is number one. Like Mike said, we do not like sending patients away with a no. We're always like, how can we solve the problem for you? How can we figure this out?
Patients have a lot of questions. And from what I've been told, you can let me know, pharmacists are often trained like a doctor. I mean, they have very similar training in the knowledge of medicine, prescriptions, and interacting with different medicines and all, correct?
Yep, exactly. So we are, I have a lot of my patients come to me and they're like, I'm going to come to you first before I even go to my doctor because I want to know how these medications are going to work with either what I'm taking or if what I'm feeling, it could be treated. We work very closely with a lot of our doctors, and that's another part of Pharmaca that is really important. Sometimes you go to bigger chains, they won't call your doctor for refills, or they're just like, I don't know, go see your doctor. And it's important to remember that the pharmacists do have that wealth of knowledge. You know, we study the medications, like we can, we're not there to diagnose, but we are there to recommend, and we are more than happy to have that conversation with the patient. And if we both agree on something, we'll reach out to your doctor and be like, hey, we had this conversation. Is this something you would want to, recommend for your patient or prescribe?
And how important is it to a client, a customer, to know what medicine they're taking with another medicine? We all know too many people mix medicines, and it can be deadly and fatal. So, how open are you to discussing those type of things?
Yeah, exactly. Very, very open. Any new prescription that comes in, besides it just being California law as a pharmacy. Counseling our patients is very important, which is why we make sure when we do staff and when we do trainings that these pharmacists know that is our number one goal, is to make sure those patients understand counseling in terms of, hey, you've just started a new medication, you're on these other ones, this is how they're going to interact. These are the side effects that you might want to look out for. You may not get them, but keep an eye out. Give us a call if you experience it, and we'll be more than happy to either walk you through it, let you know it's normal, or maybe reach out to your doctor and have it changed.
Seems more like a family vibe to me.
Oh, I was a pharmacy manager at my previous, at the previous store before I became market manager, sort of more overseeing the stores, and I still have patients who will personally email me and call me, and they're like, you're not there anymore, I have questions. I'm more than happy to help them, so it is.
That's how you ended up here, I guess, because the personality that you had somewhere else was just what Pharmaca needed.
Yeah, and I think that's important.
And Mike tracked you down.
Oh, no.
No, somebody tracked you down. But no,
we brought them over to Pharmaca.
People.
They're at Pharmaca now.
Who?
Oh, no, like my patients and stuff. Like, we brought them over. They're
all here. Yeah. Okay, they all followed you. Well, people follow those that they're comfortable with. and those that make them, feel better about what they're doing, making the decisions, giving them information. And it's so important with medicine because it can be life and death. I mean, this is very important stuff. Now, the flu season is the worst that we've seen in so long. So how did you handle people coming in with, I know a lot of people had to come in here who had the flu. Are there a lot of natural remedies here? Do you recommend that? I mean, because you are a pharmacy for prescription medicine, but also you have alternative medicine. So how do you work the two?
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's, to your earlier question, a really important point about Pharmaca is that we are integrative. So patients will come and they will have prescriptions for things like maybe the starting symptoms of a flu, or they're not really sure. And as all of us have been through it, we all know, sometimes you're kind of like, I don't know if I have the flu, I don't know if I have the cold, and it's kind of borderline. So it's really important that we talk to patients and really understand, well, what are your symptoms? Do we really need to, fill this prescription if you're having hesitations with it? Can we find something that's integrative? So a lot of times we will go out there, we will find the natural cough syrups, a lot of supplements like the vitamins and minerals to boost the immune system. But a lot of patients are, this is how I'm feeling. I don't think I have the flu, but I'm kind of feeling a little lousy. So it's really important that we ask the right questions to then know if this patient does want to move to the more integrative approach, we can do that. If they're just like, no, I've had this before, I know what's going on, call my doctor, get me this. I need to have this conversation with, my doctor. We're then more than happy to reach out to the doctor to have that conversation with them for a prescription. So that blend is really important.
Did you find certain products here that people were using that were beneficial? I'm sure people come back and say, oh, this really worked, or I'm better.
Top sellers.
Want me to tell you?
Can you tell me?
Yeah, you got to project those on your mic.
Okay.
I'll hand it over to you.
We'll share.
I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. It's Acilio.
Oh, the Acilium.
Oh,
it's a great homeopathic remedy that really seems to work for a lot of people, and we sell tons of it during this time. Sambucus, or Sambucol, elderberry was great.
Zinc.
Zinc is always good. Vitamin C. You know what else we saw a lot during cold and flu? Sleep aids. You can't sleep, so we sell tons of that. And it's kind of what we do as an integrative approach is don't forget that part of it because you're not sleeping.
You want to rest to heal. You got to get that rest to heal. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, well, good for sharing that because so many people still are sick, and they're still battling it. I had a friend yesterday who told me he was battling something. So, I gave him my own little remedies I use for my daughter, which is like a homemade soup and things like that. What I put in it.
Hot sour soup.
I have a special soup. It's like loaded with all the right vegetables, certain ones, and so garlic, and it's a great little thing.
It's got garlic in it.
The garlic's good.
And I had a good amount too. Like I did just baby with the garlic. I didn't play around. Lots of onions.
Baby with the garlic.
Yeah, I have a great recipe. So if you want my recipe, wink, wink. I actually shared some of it on Facebook, but it's a whole. I should start selling it because it works.
I was gonna say.
I've had 3 people say, Karla, I saw your post on Facebook and I tried what I put up there and they said it worked and they felt better. So I was like,
that's really important.
But it's natural. It's the nutrients and the vitamins and you have the products here that people are taking that they're saying they work.
Yeah.
And you engage and talk to them and you share when they come and say, hey, this has worked for a lot of our customers. You may want to try that. So that's really important.
And we'll talk about soup too.
Yeah. And you talk about soup.
We'll talk about soup. We'll talk about the lemons. We'll talk about.
Because you have things probably you can put in the soup, little drops and things that are.
Bone broth, whatever you want to put.
What is it?
Bone broth.
Okay.
A little of that in there too.
And you have that here.
We have that here.
You have broth here for the soup.
Totally
and don't forget the tea selection. It's like a whole wall.
And you have a special herbal natural teas.
Amazing teas here.
I love tea. I'm just like, you have tea every time I turn around. I'm gonna. It's almost like a mini Costco in here. I'm going to go to each section and find something. You come in for one thing and you leave like, but you're happy. You're like, oh, that I got.
Yeah.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see, customer service we discussed. I'm trying to think what other area with the pharmacy process that's helpful to customers because.
Another big piece actually that you bring up is insurances. I mean, question mark on that because everyone is like, what do you mean that's what my copay is? What's a deductible? What's a prior authorization? What's this?
Right.
What do you mean it's not covered? It was covered.
And nowadays insurance is just really crazy.
It's all over the place. It just is. It's unfortunate that there isn't more transparency and that we don't have a link to really have like doctor, patient, pharmacy, insurance company link. But what allows us at the pharmacy to do is everybody's really well informed about them. So when people do come in and they have questions, if we can answer them and we know what those rejections are or why the copays might be what they are, we'll discuss
Do you
that.
accept Cover California?
Yes, we do. We take Cover California. We take all commercial insurances, all the Medicare,
Medicaid. I mean,
Medi-Cal. I think certain insurances we can bill. Certain ones we have to have a different account set up with them. We do Medicare Part D for David, which is usually over 65 and things like that.
Now, some of the natural products that aren't at a pharmacy, are any of these products covered sometimes depending on, are they prescription or all prescriptions are at the pharmacy?
Yeah. So
this is my naive part. Right?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question actually. Some over-the-counter items, some insurances might let you bill. The natural homeopathic stuff, unfortunately,
they're just not,
But sometimes we'll see like some of the antihistamines, like some of the Zyrtex or some little things like that. Some insurance companies may let them go through.
And you're helpful with letting people know. But sometimes people get it and they don't know that it could have been on their insurance. I've been one of those people. And you're kind of upset you bought it and then later you find out, oh, that was on my insurance, you know.
If the doctor puts it on a prescription, that's the other thing. We will always try to run it through. Yeah. If it doesn't go through, we'll let you know. And we'll be like, these are the options. And another big thing is patients get particularly a lot of brand medications and they don't know that pharmaceutical companies, actually when you go online, they have manufacturer coupons and they save you
a lot of money. Yeah, like $5, maybe $10 sometimes.
And you know, these manufacturers as well are like, hey, you know, you've got our medication prescribed, we also want to help out with your copay. If you bring those in, or if you approach us at the counter and you ask about it, we'll be more than happy to go
online. If you say, do you have coupons, you help them. If you
Yep.
bring up the word coupon, you might get, like here we have a sign, there's what's this promotion here? You got something going on now.
Facial care and makeup sale.
Yeah.
Facial care and makeup
20%
sale.
Off
Wow.
the entire department.
The entire department.
All,
for how long?
I want to tell you 10 days, could be 11.
Nice. You
We
come in
also
and say
do
you saw this show, you might get that 11th or 12th day sale.
And if you transfer prescriptions into Pharmaca, like they're somewhere else, you'll get a $30 shopping coupon into the store.
Fantastic.
Cool.
30 is good. A lot of them are
$30
like
is really good.
$10, $20.
Yeah.
$30.
Yeah.
That's a deal.
Some
you can actually get
exclusions
something,
apply,
a whole.
but most of them are good.
That could apply toward a couple of items in here.
Yeah, and you get up to 4. So if you're like, hey, I'm filling 3 prescriptions down the street.
Oh, you can transfer up to 4?
You can transfer as many as you want, but they'll give you up to 4 coupons maximum, which is $120.
Oh.
I know.
That's I thought it was like a one-time thing. That's good.
No,
Once your name's in the system, that's it. No more
then
transferring.
they cut you out. No, but
no, your name's here. I'm sorry. No more coupons for you.
It's $120.
Because I'm gonna forget. We also have a Feel Better Rewards card too, which doesn't separate us from all our competitors that much. But we do many different things with that rewards card where we give you rewards quarterly, and we don't harass you. You don't have to pay for it. You're signed up at the register, either the pharmacy or the retail side, and there's just no hassle to it. And you'll get a lot of information too. If you want to subscribe to any kind of newsletters, we have that available as well.
Yeah, I get the news. I get it in I guess in Beverly Hills, you automatically send out, kind of like people get the little inserts in the mail. Yeah, I get that. It's real pretty. It's really a nice.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's really nicely laid out. I enjoy reading it. There's just so much in there. I get a little confused. I'm like, oh my God,
like,
bottles for days of things. Like, what do you do? But yeah, I know. I got to break it down. What is this? Okay, yeah. I'm looking at all this stuff. Like, okay, that's what you do. Yeah, it's so many different things.
Yeah.
Do you have any? I know you just had a big event where people come. You had giveaways. You support charity. You do Baby to Baby is one of your big charities you support.
Vitamin Angel.
Tell me a little bit about your charity give back. I know. Can you just clip it on you so you don't talk?
We do Vitamin Angels twice a year, where we do a drive to collect money from all of our great customers, which I'm going to tell you, last year I thought we raised, and I'm going to go on a limb here, I thought it was either $50,000 or $75,000 for a period, because all 30 stores do it.
That's fantastic.
This store specifically has its own charity that they've adopted called Baby to Baby, which helps impoverished men and women families with their children who just can't afford basic necessities. They can't afford diapers. They live. Hi.
Did your thing just drop?
That's live TV for you right there. You thought he was tall. No.
Where did you just No, he totally just dropped. That was awesome.
That's a comedy part.
I know. We had to have some laughter there. He just went. Okay.
But we have a drop off here where we collect things from the community, tons of stuff, and we raise every single holiday season. I think the last 3 that I've been here, I think we've raised $14,000. And what we do is we collect money from customers and we give it to the Baby to Baby in donations of new items, so diapers,
so not used items of people, yeah.
And we also take
and it's your product.
Yep, totally.
Okay.
We take care of the mom and the dad, and we give them skincare too because they need it. They have nothing, you know. And it's really passionate to me because I understand what it's like to be that person,
to have that need.
Yep.
Yeah. So they look forward to that. I'm sure you have families that look forward to that in the holiday season.
Yeah.
The drives are really important.
New products, and they last. I mean, I'm sure it could last them a good time.
Yeah.
If they manage it right. Wow, that's pretty exciting. I love it.
Cool.
Love that.
We do events monthly. It's always a
monthly. You have giveaways,
event.
like you have give bags of products. You have vendors that come in.
Give a giraffe away.
We did give a giraffe away.
Gave a giraffe, like the one over there. I see.
Yeah.
Can somebody bring me? That's here.
The giraffe over here.
One of the great staff people bring this giraffe. I love it. They have these beautiful animals. If you have children, you have to bring your child in the store.
Plus a fish tank.
And a fish tank.
Yeah, we got a fish tank.
Wait, can we see
that giraffe?
Look at this
How
thing.
amazing is this thing?
I love this. Is huge. This is so huge. Can you see the whole? Oh my God, it's heavy. I thought I could just lift it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at this thing. This is great. My new bud. Let's pull him back here.
If you had like a 2-year-old, they would probably try to ride it.
Yeah, can you squeeze back in here and just chill with us? Okay, that's live TV for you. He's taking over the show.
The new star.
The Pharmaca giraffe is taking over. I know, it's cute. Anyone tuning in now is going to be like, what is going on? There's a giraffe sitting next to Karla.
It's awesome. Look
No, it's great. And so someone won this.
Yep.
And their kid was ecstatic.
They came in the store, in the Beverly Hills store, and the kid wasn't even tall as this guy.
Wow.
He had to drag it out with 3 of his friends. I was like, okay,
I know, I can see him now. Look what I won. Look what I won. How did they win that? What was going on, a raffle?
It was a raffle.
So you did raffles.
Yep,
How often do you do your events where people can come win prizes and have giveaways?
We do a monthly event, and usually we're raffling something every month.
Every month you have an event?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you just had one at each store that went around. It was like a big deal.
Yeah, we're having a new series happening in March. I think this store is going to do theirs. Let's say March.
We're in March.
April.
Okay.
I think it's April 3rd. Every store's got their own date where they do it all day long.
So if someone's interested, just contact the store of your choice.
Or go on our Pharmaca.com webpage. It'll tell you all the events we have as well.
Yeah, and it'll let you know. Just go to events and you'll see what's coming up.
Every store has their own event.
And you just show up and you're guaranteed to leave with some kind of product.
Yeah.
Some product.
Or service.
Food.
Oh, and you have massage service? Because I enjoyed that.
They do like the face.
You have a great marketing representative, Sharon. Sharon, what's Sharon's last name? I just drew a blank. Everybody's yes, and that's how I met. You know,
we just call her Sharon L.
Sharon, the one who. Yeah, never mind. I won't call her out. No, we love Sharon, and so yeah, she got me in this massage chair at the Beverly Hills location. Okay. Yeah, and I was like really precious. Like, you got to come by. Just and I'm over here. I think it was a Lionel Richie or something. You know, and she's like, you got to come through.
Yeah, it was a night.
And I was like, but I got this and I got that. Oh. So I felt bad. I squeezed. I had a show. And so I think I squeezed it in right in between. I ran through, and she's like, okay, get in the massage chair. I'm like, I have time for a massage. She goes, you do have time for a massage. But I felt good. It was a good 10 minutes, very calming.
De-stresses you.
And if I wasn't rushing, it would have been a little longer. But yeah, I mean, 10, 15 minutes in a chair for free, and that was Massage Envy. So let's give them a shout out. Yeah, Massage Envy, I think, right? Did I get it right?
Down there, yeah.
Yeah, they did a good job. So give them a little shout out. The lady was really friendly, and they have locations everywhere. So facials they do, right? You do facials here. I didn't get. She's trying to give me a facial. She really wanted me to get the facial that day.
We have great vendors that come in. 3 or 4 of them usually every store, and they just do facials. And look, they don't do hard sells. You don't have to hard sell good skincare.
No, if it feels good and you look good,
you know. You can go. There's no issue.
You decide if you like it or not.
Yeah, and I think.
And these are repeat vendors that you have come, or you try different. Okay, so you have certain people that do facials. You vet them, you know that
we know who they
good.
are, we adopt them, so to speak. They become part of the family.
And so, the products they use, I'm sure, are good products and all. You make sure that, because it goes with your line.
Bingo. And the vendors, including us, we're not stingy with samples. You want to come in and try something,
we'll give it to you.
I'll second that. I mean, the bag that I left with was so many samples, you know, so I was sharing my daughters. And I mean, so many great things and products. And I have very sensitive skin. You know, I break out easily. You know, I've got eczema since I was a kid, so I get, you know, certain soaps and things bother me, dyes. And so you have like a great amount of lines here that speak, choices of lines that speak to that issue. And there are a lot of people, I'm sure, watching that have sensitive skin and can have fragrances and dyes and so forth. And you have so many choices there. Love it.
Yeah. I think that person feels courage now, because you go into stores and you go, I can't do this, I can't do that, and no one seems to want to help you because you're just that problem customer, and here you're actually the customer.
That's right. No, definitely.
When you pick up medications, a lot of them actually have sun sensitivity things where we start cross-selling, where we're like, hey, you actually need a really good sunscreen. Like right now we're running a promotion with my shelf, and you pick up a medication, if that is going to cause sun sensitivity or sunlight sensitivity, pharmacists will stamp it. When you pick it up, they're going to consult you on that. They're going to take you out there and they're going to be like, hey, we got to get you some good coverage, because this 10-day course is, you know, we've had patients come back in and they're like, I would pick this up somewhere else. Nobody ever told me.
That's what happens most. I would say 9 out of 10 times it happens, because they just feel like, here's your medicine, go.
Exactly.
If you see a medicine that you know is going to, you know, need a disclosure, you say, were you aware of these things?
Exactly.
What they do normally is, do you want to be a consultant? Is that how you know, I know a lot I go to say, do you want to consult, yes or no? So if you say you don't want a consultation, then you're just off with your medicine, like to willy-nilly go out there and figure it out.
Well, you just want to get out anyway. I think
you just want to get my medicine, I'm out of here. I want my medicine, I'm out of here. But if you know for sure this is something that could be dangerous, you make sure that you tell them,
exactly. Exactly. And it goes the same with, there's a lot of medications that cause drug depletion. If you're on a statin, which a lot of people are taking statins for cholesterol, you need to take your CoQ enzyme. I mean, that is a proven, you know, CoQ is going to replace all that collagen. Statins can do that. So that's really important, and we have all of our pharmacists, they'll come out, you start something new, they're going to be like, hey, we got to get this going for you. They'll educate you on it. If you want to know where it is, it's in this aisle, we recommend it. Leave it up to the customer and the patient.
Right, and say consult with your doctor, but we recommend this.
Absolutely.
Okay. I love it. Those are so important. As I say, there's so many questions that your customers have in the pharmacy department specifically that you know that can help the process for you as well as the customer.
Exactly.
So I want to kind of end on that. Is there anything specific that is common that can help you facilitate your customer better, and that the customer can be prepared to do that can help you out? Like some tips for them, anything they need to be knowledgeable about, or the way they handle themselves. Or
I think the most important thing that I think all pharmacies would probably agree, pharmacists, and it's not as easy for the patients, but having all your medications, wherever it is, whether it's a Pharmaca or a big chain or whatever, have them all at one place, because what that allows pharmacists to do is better protect the patients with drug-drug interactions, with duplication therapy. We have been noticing a lot of that, and that has been out there. So just being aware, you know, if you're seeing different doctors, if you're picking up different stuff, having them in one spot, or at least informing that pharmacist when you are picking up of everything you're on, so that they can educate you further on interactions, I think that's
a good one.
Is the most important thing.
And maybe something you've had recently, because what if you went to the hospital and they send you right to their pharmacy there, and a month later you go in here for something, you might want to say, what have you recently had? So maybe keep a running list, or there's a bring the bottles in. Would that help?
Bring the bottles in.
This is something I've been taking in the last few months. Does this affect what you're giving me now? Or
I have patients bringing bottles, labels, they take pictures, they bring it in. I'm like,
just snap a cell phone picture, that's it.
Bring it in.
Do a selfie with the bottle.
I've had weird pictures. But
wonderful. Well, thank you so much for all that wonderful information. And now we're going to move on to our beauty specialist. That was so informative, sister, my twin.
Yay!
I got a twinsy over here. I said, don't forget, we got to take a picture. We're going to do a split screen. You know, I have to do a split screen with you. And now I've got the beauty specialist. We all have to be beautiful.
Absolutely.
Explain, Lexi Quotas.
Qualis.
Qualis. There's no.
It's like
I'm missing an L in my notes. There's no L.
It's like Wallace with a Q.
Okay.
Yeah.
Qualis. Well, hello, Lexi.
Hello.
How you feeling today?
I'm doing great. It's been a great
you're
day.
pink. You're pink.
Yes.
Your hair is matching your shirt.
Matching my shirt. Always.
Have you been saying that all day, or you always do that?
I always do that.
Yeah.
My clothing line and just my outfits are pink, black, great, and white.
Your clothing line. Wait a minute. We're here for beauty tips. You got a clothing line? Finding out Lexi's got a clothing line here. Can we maybe lose the giraffe? No, I'm kidding. I'm going to just scoot him back because I feel like I've got this. It's like, who is this next to me? Okay, I see your likes and your love and messages. I hope everybody's enjoying the information. If you have any questions for our pharmacist who just left, our expert, the marketing person there, please put those as well as for our head chief over here, Mike. Mike will answer any questions. Thank you for the heart. Look at that. They're loving us over there. They love Pharmaca. When you come in, because I know you're coming, I swear, I would never tell you to do anything I don't recommend or have anybody in my show that I don't believe in. So when you do come in, because I know it's going to happen, make sure you told me you saw them on the Karla Dawn live show. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you might get a special treat. So, what can you tell me about being a beauty specialist? How do you become a beauty specialist? Most people say makeup artist, or I mean, yours is much more than that.
Yes.
So tell me, what do you do, darling?
So actually, I'm the first beauty specialist in the company. I was the first one hired. It was an experimental position that Mike came up with, and I was hired on almost 2 years ago.
So you were brought on to be a beauty specialist?
Brought on to be a beauty specialist. And what that entails is basically makeup, skincare, body care, just beauty in general, being educated about that and applying to the customer's needs. So basically, I have a huge background as a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for 8 years now. And before this, I didn't know anything about skincare. I didn't know anything about skin. It's like, oh, you're oily. You've got a combination skin or anything like that. But because of the Pharmaca University and all the education and training I get here, all the opportunities, I've learned so much that I can have a mini consult with a customer and I can kind of create a regime for them that benefits their skin, whether they're sensitive, acneic, aging, anything
dry skin,
like that.
eczema,
Yeah, me, I'm like dry skin combination, and I get like these little dry patches for some reason.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been able to learn.
So you studied and learned so much now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love
and
that.
I've grown to learn so many great things about all these products that we have, being organic, natural, cruelty-free, vegan, dye, paraben-free.
And the effects they have on the body.
And the effects, exactly, because everything that we put on our skin, we consume, and we want that to be ingredients that we feel good about, especially with makeup. I heard there's a fact that I let every customer know who's like, oh, I want to switch over to a clean lipstick or anything.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, everyone, on average, you eat about a lipstick tube of makeup.
How often?
A year. In a year's time, you'll eat a lipstick tube worth of makeup. So that's why it's good to have clean makeup, absolutely. Yeah. Because you think about all the times you're drinking stuff or eating.
You sell Burt's Bees lipstick, right?
Burt's Bees.
That's what I'm wearing. Burt's Bees, healthy.
Burt's Bees, very healthy.
So I'm not trying to eat all of that formaldehyde.
Yes.
Ugh, I tell my daughter that all the time. Everybody eat, you're right. I'm surprised it's just a tube. I would thought you could say like 3 tubes of lipstick.
It's on average that it's a tube, but if someone's
if you wear it all the time and you reapply it during the evening after you eat, after you've eaten it off, you put a little more on it because your taste is so good.
Exactly.
Right? I love Yeah, you think about those things though, and and makeup and lotions. This is for men too, so don't run away because we know you want to be beautiful. But anyone with skin that puts any product on their skin has to worry about the absorption. Yes. It goes into your system and into your bloodstream, correct?
Yeah, our skin is the largest organ that we have in our body or on our body, and that will absorb anything you put on it. Lotions, makeup, sunscreen, everything that you put there. So you want to make sure that it's clean, it's good for you, it's not filled with all these fake ingredients, synthetics, or chemicals that you usually find in the typical commercial products.
here we kind of provide a little bit of comfort for our customers in providing all these nice products that benefit you and won't hurt you.
Exactly, right. I mean, if you have to put something on, because you have to keep your body moisturized. You don't want to be dry out.
Exactly.
And people that have oily skin, how do you handle the difference between an oily skin person, dry skin, and
dry skin? Some very key things. Make sure you have a moisturizer. Hyaluronic acid is really good to incorporate in your regime because you absorb 1,000 more weight and more moisture into those molecules. With oily skin, you can go 2 ways. You can kind of dry out the area using maybe tea tree or detoxing, or you can battle it oil against oil. They've seen in the last couple of years when somebody does an oil cleanse, it actually balances out the oil production on your face.
Wow.
So
are you oily? I see you nodding your head. He's nodding strong, so I'm like, I detected. That's oil, and you tried it and it worked on you. Okay.
Yeah, it actually is great. Ladies, it's perfect to melt off your makeup after a long day, keep you moisturized. It's perfect for anyone. But you want to make sure, I try to avoid coconut oil. Coconut oil is a thing. I know. Coconut oil is...
Well, on the face, but not. What about the hair? Same thing, because your scalp is your skin.
Hair is perfectly fine.
Okay, but it gets to your scalp, it's okay.
It gets to your scalp, it's perfectly fine. This is a very delicate area.
But putting it on your face.
Putting it on your face, it's going to be comedogenic. It's going to clog up those
the pores.
So a better oil to use is jojoba oil or sweet almond oil. So those are nice and light, and they actually mimic the natural oil you have in your skin.
Jojoba.
Jojoba.
What's jojoba?
Jojoba oil comes from the jojoba tree.
Hold up. What's jojoba? Hold up.
Jojoba oil basically is an oil that's extracted from the jojoba oil.
The jojoba? What?
Jojoba.
Jojoba. Is that a plant?
It's a tree.
Okay, the jojoba tree. Now I feel better. Okay, it's a tree, and then the oil comes out, and they have jojoba oil. Where do you find this tree? I'm curious.
Good question. I'm gonna go.
Another country?
It's another country.
Not here. I don't think we have jojobas in California.
I feel it's either Australian or it could be African.
I love it. I know all the great. We have a whole staff like watching us now. It's like an audience here, so it's so cute. They're all like, "I'm on it." Okay. Yeah, that's how quick they get information. They're on it. I love it. No, that's great to hear. There's so many alternatives, and it's much more healthy for the skin. And you like to let people know these kind of things. If I come in and say I have dry skin, I'm looking for something right away. You've studied it, you've trained it, you know.
Absolutely. Or there's women that have a favorite product that they use commercially, or that's a well-known brand. I won't point any names, but they'll bring in their package, and they'll say, "I need something very similar to this, but I need a clean version." The same thing that happens with makeup too. So I'll look at the ingredients. I'll kind of consult with them and ask them questions like, what are you looking for in particular? Are you have any preferences to a line, whether it's vegan, organic, anything like that? And we'll find a nice alternative for them.
Wonderful.
And a good way for them to, if they're hesitant about it, we give out samples. We don't mind. Absolutely not.
So you're easy with the samples if they want to try something.
I had a lovely lady today. She was wanting something for her skin because she needed moisturizing. She wanted an SPF with anti-aging and moisturizing. Yeah. And I gave her probably like 5 or 6 samples. I wanted
different types or the same one? Right, yeah, different ones to see what works better.
Yeah, about 1 to 3 moisturizers. They even give her a cleanser, a serum to kind of boost it. And then
how nice, how generous.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tell you. You have little sample things you put it in?
We have little sample cups. We have prepackaged samples as well. So,
well, I know spring is coming. I know it's kind of rainy and gloomy today here in Los Angeles. We've had a lot of rain, which we needed, but the sun is coming. This bright, hot sun is coming. Spring break is going on for some people, and they're not having the best of times, and not here at PCH, that's for sure. But it will be hot, and they will need to take care of that skin. So what do you recommend to people who love the beach, they like to surf, they like to, you know, just lay out and sunbathe and all this stuff, and then let's get tanning
oils and all.
Well, those tanning salons with the light, whatever it is, you know. So here we go.
I don't recommend the tanning salons. One, because there's been some research, I won't confirm or deny, but people have told me that there's been a rise of skin cancer.
Yes, there has.
And having those UV rays onto your skin, it kind of corrupts your skin, and then you get these growths. I do promote being out in the sun. You need that vitamin D, but you do need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself from the UVA and UVB rays. So what I love is a sunscreen that is mineral based. A zinc oxide or titanium dioxide mineral based sunscreen. I would say at least 30%.
And that's on the low end.
SPF.
That's on the low end.
That's on the low end. You can go up to 50. I would say 50 is
what makes the difference, because people are so confused. I think most people, like me, I used to be. I think I'm a little more educated now, but still can learn more. You just see sunscreen and you go get it and you think you're on your way. But there's 30, 20, 15. There's 50. There's 70. I mean, what does that mean? Do you all know what that means? And it's so important to know, because the higher the number, the more protection. But can everybody grab a 70? I mean, then my thought is, why ever touch a 15 or a 20? Why not always just get the big number? So does it go to your skin type? Does it go to where, you know, how much sun you're going to be exposed to? Does it, I mean, what makes a difference?
I would, this is my own personal opinion, because I haven't done too much research on it. I would say at least 15, some kind of SPF on your skin is going to help you in the end. So 15, I would say, is the bare minimum. I would say at least 30. But 50, I would think is enough. And
so if you're going over 50, it's not necessary, you don't think?
I would say it's marketing at that point. 50 to 70.
Just to have different. Yeah, because that's a wide range. That's what I'm saying. What is sufficient coverage, do you feel? 50?
I would say, between 30 and 50 would be plenty enough, especially for your entire body. But I couldn't stress enough the mineral-based sunscreens. You want to stay away from the avobenzone, the oxybenzone, the chemicals, because those actually get absorbed in your skin.
And the heat has got the chemicals in your skin. It's very toxic.
Yeah, exactly. So those minerals bounce all those UV rays. You're still getting the sun that you want, but you're being protected at the same time. Some of our brands have actually come out with sunscreen oils. So you get that little bit of sheen, you might get a little bit better of a tan, but you're still protected.
You're still protected, yeah, because people love their tans. You know?
Especially in LA.
They love their tans.
You have great bronzers you can use.
You have great bronzers too, natural bronzers, or just
natural bronzers?
Natural mineral-based bronzers. Ooh, do you know how many people are going to come for that?
Yeah, and also some of our makeup includes SPF as well.
Yes, I have that in my foundation.
Yes.
They have that in it, so you have a lot of those.
Mineral-based foundation.
Yeah, I love the fact that the store offers a variety of products in all type of areas that have natural base ingredients. So amazing and so important for the skin. So that's great. Let me see, what else can we tell our wonderful viewers? We have, of course, you do facials. You have a lot of people that come do free facials. I need a time clock, because I know we're way over time. I said it was a time clock. She's like, yeah, you're way over. You're over. It's been 2 hours, Karla. I have no idea. What time is it? If I can get a time check somewhere. But for beauty tips, you can give for men. You know, what's a good way? I know the skincare you told us is for men and women and children, especially.
Yes.
Because you're young, you really want to protect their skin.
Absolutely.
And watch what you're putting on them. Everything, like these little kids girls that want to wear a lot of makeup. Is that a little too soon, you think, when they're young? Is their skin still, formulating under 5, or is there a certain time that's good?
I do have girls that come in here with their moms and they want to start wearing makeup. So I have moms come in and they say, I want to introduce them to clean makeup. With young ladies, because I was young, I was a dancer, I had full face makeup. And
I was young. Yes, we were all young.
And when I was young, I was like 10. Okay.
Young and grown.
Basically, I want to introduce them slowly to more natural makeup. So if they want a cover up, introducing them to like a very natural concealer to just cover up those little areas, maybe a little bit of powder, but they don't need a full caked face. They're beautiful as is. And just enhancing those natural features. Instead of giving them a lipstick, I'd rather give them a tinted chapstick or a BB cream that also has an SPF in it.
Right.
So
protect their skin earlier is better. The earlier you start protecting the skin, the better.
Exactly, yes.
Lips included. Yeah. I think everybody should be on natural lipstick. I mean, that makes no sense to me.
Absolutely, that's what I'm
to have those chemicals and it's going in your mouth, and your eyes. Things that go in your liner get into your eyes. Mascara. I got a mascara on that. Guess where I bought it? Pharmaca. I have a natural mascara that I bought because
What brand did you use?
I'll get it in my bag. Maybe Sharon remembers. You sold me that thing. Here she is.
Dr. Hauschka?
She took my money. No. At the Beverly Hills store.
It's the Dr. Hauschka mascara.
Oh, is that what it is? See, she remembers Dr. Hauschka. That's what I have on. And my daughter's been sneaking, stealing it from me. She likes it. But the former brand I had, name brand, everybody knows, was getting little black things in your eye. And one day it hit me like, because you chase them and they're gone, like they disappear up in your eye somewhere, and you're like, that's toxic chemicals up in my eye after so many days. What is that doing? And I mentioned that, and you suggested a natural one, and I haven't had that issue.
Yeah,
have not had that issue anymore. So, and with what I do on TV and in front of the camera a lot and emceeing, I always have to put on makeup as much as I'm not in love with having makeup on, but you got to do it. So you want to have something natural on.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. Take care of yourself.
You've given some wonderful tips. Is there anything that you'd like to say that you think is important for people to think about in protecting their body and their beauty, and men especially, something for them?
Well,
that's
men,
different?
I mean, I definitely think if you shave, you need a nice shaving cream, maybe like an aftershave. For those who have a beard, because I know that's very trendy right now. My man has a beard. He has beard oil. He conditions it, because if you don't condition it, it's just like your scalp. It's going to get itchy.
Right.
So make sure you have a beard oil. Make sure you moisturize your skin. And don't be afraid to wear makeup. I have men that come in here and we get consults done. I have a man that comes in here and he buys makeup on the regular, and it's really just even out of his skin.
Just a little bit of something to
Just
even your tone and
yeah,
complexion out.
Exactly, and he uses a bronzing kind of just to give him a nice.
Some men
little
are like,
glow.
I
I know, it's a little much.
What do you have? I hear you have a
Yeah.
man tip over here. Speak, just
hey.
turn this way.
Do a serum.
Turn this way.
serums,
Serum.
yeah.
Great, especially there's some great serums we have. It's almost apparatus aftershave, because your skin is, I don't want to say it's perfect, but a great shave really opens your skin up for it's exfoliated. Now it's a great time to put some great skin care on that. Do a serum. Boop, 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 boop.
Works. I mean, you have smooth. I'm looking at your face. You have very great complexion, and yeah, so I love it. You get facials on the regular over there. Are you doing that? You enjoying? Are you addicted to facials?
We offer free facials.
Everybody should
here.
have some facials.
Yeah.
You know?
We do want to talk about Pharmaca.com a little bit.
Yeah.
That you can find the
Well,
stores on there, the events.
Let me get you on here because I want to make sure. We got to mic you up over here. Pharmaca.com is the website if you're interested in any of the things we've talked about, the products. You want to find out where the locations are nearest to you. If you're in another state, he's going to tell you how you can go on their website.
Yeah, just go to Pharmaca.com. You can look up all the locations, find the stores, find the events, but also you can find blogs on there. You can look at what the pharmacy does and what they offer. Some of our stores deliver. We do refill options. The story of Pharmaca is on there as well. And again, I mentioned it already, we have a blog there. We have a couple blogs. You can jump on there and find out information that's really current. Cold and flu season, probiotics, many different things like that. And we also have all our stores, just so you know, for your information. Washington, Oregon, California. We've got Colorado, and we have Nevada, and now we have, Nevada. We have New Mexico. Now we're also in Chicago.
Oh, nice. That's great. Chicago. That should be
Shout
nice.
out to Chicago.
Chicago. Whoop, whoop.
And then we have tons of stores in California, too.
Yeah, there's
Both
a lot.
upper and lower.
Yeah, all over. Yeah. Did we specify where they are in California?
Sure, we have stores. I'll go through the list. We have stores in Oakland, we have Napa, we have Sonoma, we have Mill Valley, we have San Francisco, we have Los Gatos, we have Monterey, we have Berkeley, and we have, of course, Palisades, Brentwood, La Jolla, Carlsbad, and
Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills.
I think I got it all there. Oh, Nevada. Can't leave them out.
Whew, I thought he was going to name like 6 stores or something. 30. So the 30 are
all over
the United States.
Chicago. Yep.
Whew, that's a good. And how many are in California itself?
I'm going to say 13. And
About 13. That's a good amount. Yeah. California.
We're the biggest store.
California. So we are in your largest store of all 30.
Yeah.
Did Chicago beat us out, or new?
No.
Okay, this is the largest. And I'm going to do a pan in a few minutes.
Okay.
Wow. So I think, have we gotten it all? Did we cover?
I think we're good.
We've covered a lot. I mean, we could be here for hours. This is a 30 to 40 minute show.
This could be a series.
For those that hung in, you win. You win. In fact, can we what are you going to do here? Okay. Tell me, because I was getting ready to say come up with a code for those that hung in there, and if they can inbox me within the next 30 minutes, maybe with a code or something. You tell me what you want to do.
We want to give away this great giraffe.
Oh.
We think it's a he, first of all, but he deserves a good home.
He needs a home.
So we like to offer that to your viewers.
Oh wow, how nice! So I got to figure out how to do the raffle for the viewers.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't say answer a question that we said because they'll just quickly rewind this video. I have to pull it down or something. If you want to enter a contest, put enter me. I'm going to put, maybe
healthy.
Do what?
Code word healthy.
Code word healthy.
Is that what you use? Is there a code word that goes with it?
Oh, well, if I say it, I was going to put numbers in a bowl and pick a number.
Oh, perfect.
We'll put numbers in a bowl, and everybody. How do you do it? Because I've done this before, and I'm trying to think how I did a raffle before.
1 to 100?
Yeah, in the order that you say enter me, that'll be your number. So the first person, the second person, third, we have a number. And we're going to have those numbers in a bowl, juggle the bowl, we're going to pull it out, and that person will win. I did this before on another show, and we did a raffle of a gift bag, and it worked out well, and there was a great happy winner. So if you want to win this wonderful giraffe, for those that may not have seen it all, you got to see this, a big giraffe here. I love it.
You have kids. With it. It's like
I know. It is. It could be in your house as furniture. I love it. Woo! Come on over here, cutie pie. So this has been fun and so informative. I'm all about health, natural products. I have a cousin, Denise Gordy, who's really, really big on this, especially for her granddaughter. So it's a great place for kids. It's very kid friendly here.
Yes. Very safe.
It looks like a kid store to me. It looks like a place you come and the adults can do their thing and the kids can have their areas.
It's like a cruise ship in a way, huh?
And the shape of it's like a cruise ship. I'm going to pan it very shortly. So I think we've covered it all. Everybody knows on the website. So no matter if you're in Australia, we have viewers. Trinidad and Tobago, we have viewers. London, we have viewers. So many different places around the world. All of you can have things shipped to you from the website. You can, I'm sure it doesn't work. I'm sure they have a program to go back. And then is there any kind of discount going on, like for the viewers maybe that respond in the next 30 minutes or anything?
Sure.
10% or so? I don't know.
10% sounds good to me.
10% off if you're watching the Karla Raynell show. That's my old show, sorry. Karla Dawn Live. I know that's a funny laugh. Hey, Raynell. If you're watching Karla Dawn Live and you're seeing this show and you'd like a discount, 10% off your first purchase, inbox me. And within the next 30 minutes, it's only going to last for 30 minutes. And it'll cut off. What's time check right now for me? Okay, so it's 7:50. I'll just round it to 8 o'clock. Right, so at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, it stops. So for all those that are in there, and then you'll be eligible for 10% off, and I'll respond and reply, say you get 10%. I'll give you the list of those names.
Perfect.
And they'll have it here in the store. And that is at any location?
Any of the 3 locations.
Any of your 3 locations. Which 3? Beverly Hills?
Brentwood and the store.
Brentwood and Pacific Palisades. Okay? You're welcome. Thank you. That was so generous of you.
Oh, thank you.
And we'd like you to join us back real quick to give a wave bye. We're going to say goodbye. We have our pharmacy manager here. Yes, marketing. Our pharmacy marketing manager. Bye. Yay. And we're doing pictures. Would you like the giraffe in here? I know you're getting us live taking pictures. Hey. Okay, let's do a pan. Thank you, everyone, for watching Karla Dawn Live. I so appreciate it, especially if you watched it for the whole hour plus. So much information, but it's really, I like to inspire, educate, and motivate, and entertain my audience. I pray that we've been able to do that for you today, and that all that you've heard here that you can take into your life, and it will be helpful to you. And when you come in, let me know you made it through. Tell them Karla Dawn sent you in. All right?
Bye, guys.
Take care. I'm going to take the camera and do a pan, so don't go.
All right.
I thank you for the love and the likes. I love it. They like it. They like you. And get a little water. Okay, bear with me. Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to take it off. This is like long. Oh. Hang in there, everybody. Don't go. It's going to be like a 2-minute pan shot.
Okay.
Anything, any area specifically you want me to go to?
Well, I think the beauty makeup one would be good.
Okay.
Start on this side. This is the cool.
And
Facial.
okay, so this is what's behind us. I take my mic. I gotta walk with my mic. Okay, so this is the beauty bar area. Okay, who's my guide here?
All right, Michael, you gonna go for it, or you want me to walk?
You go.
Okay. Well, we love the skin side of this. So we're gonna
sun protection. See the signs? Point to the signs up top. See how they have the signs? Everything's got signs. That's why I say it reminds me of Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, everything's easily readable.
And you guys are getting dark. We're gonna the lighting's gonna be a little off, but bear with us.
So we have all this skincare.
Look at this. This is so much over here.
amazing stuff. This is one of my favorite lines.
Sanitas. Look at all these sale signs. I'm loving that.
We even have dermatologist recommended brands as well that you usually find.
Oh yeah.
Event is huge in Europe, so in case anyone's ever cruised into like a medical office or something like that.
Oh, Avene. Avene is good for sensitive people. That's a really big project.
Skincare in Europe.
Number one skincare in Europe. Avene right there they carry.
And then there's the new face devices.
And look at the makeup beauty bar they have right here. That's where you sit down. That's where I was having my makeup done earlier a little bit there. And look at the store. Look at that shot. That's just part of it. That's not even the whole store.
Big. And then we have all of our beauty here.
It's just the
all of
makeup
our natural
care.
brands. And you're more than welcome to come
You
and
guys
get a free mini consult.
Free mini
These
console.
are the fun testers.
Plenty of testers. I feel like I'm in like a Macy's department store, makeup department store here. I hope I'm doing an okay job. I really don't do this on my show. Take this around.
This is all of our hair care here.
Moisturizers, facial care, hair care.
So this is actually part of the Pharmaca line here. This is actually one of my go-tos for my patients, just because it's actually a really clean line as well. So
Wow.
if you have troubled skin, eczema, you're talking about eczema. I get eczema also.
Eczema, that's facial moisturizers.
So yes, you
Look at this. Look at this. I mean, look how long. This is a lot of shelves. Look at that, all the way out. That's a lot of product.
Yeah.
This is a huge store. How many square feet again did he say?
13,000.
13,000 square feet. This is insane.
And then
All
of
right.
course it reaches.
And these are, what are these, hair dyes? Is a hair care
Hair
product? They
dyes,
got
yep,
hair,
natural
look
hair
at this,
dyes.
Naturint?
So
Naturtint?
tints of nature, nature tint, and Surya Brazil.
Wow, all natural hair care.
If you guys experience, I know a lot of people, when you dye your hair, you have the ammonia and all the other chemicals in there that a lot of asthma people that suffer don't use these, when they buy them from the conventional stores because of all that. These are much cleaner, much more natural. I have a lot of my asthmatic patients who do want to use all the hair dyes.
If you have asthma, these products help you. That can trigger your asthma. So here's a good, look from here. Look at the store. Okay, I'm at the tip of the beauty bar now facing the opposite direction. So this takes you all the way to the front of the store, which you can't even see the front of the store. Look at this. Look at this store. I'm going to still keep going. Keep going. And that's the sign that says beauty bar from the behind. And then this takes you back to where we were on set. But oh my gosh. Okay, now I got to go down these stairs. Look at that. I'm on a raised patio here. Like, ugh. And look at these animals. They got little lambs. They're everywhere.
We love animals.
So here's another section. We're down in a whole nother section. This is the bath and beauty section. Shaving products for men. Look at this.
We have a whole
Men's skincare. Uh-oh, men. Wait, I hope you're there watching. I got a lot of male viewers.
Guys, this is amazing.
Man, this is kind of dark. This is the men's. See the sign there? It says men's skincare.
Amazing.
Ooh, that does smell good. Delicious.
That's the one.
Every man Jack. See, man, we got you covered in here. All this is for men. All this is for men. Look at this. You're not playing around. And then you got the shaving kits.
The deodorant.
All that. Then we got all these. I mean, this is great for gifting. I would say if you want to buy a gift for somebody or you do gift baskets, look at all these soaps. I love your store. I really do. Buy 3, get 1 free. Look at you.
Yeah, that's a current
I'm watching you over here. I got
And then if
bottles.
you come right over here.
Oh, people like this that work out, right? This raw organic meal.
We got the yoga mats going.
The yoga mats,
we
they
got
work.
The whey. We got our fun shakers.
Yeah, so if you're working out and you need it. And like I said, they do have clothes. I see scarves, hats. I talked about the hats. These are scarves. I'm still not even halfway through the store. Okay, you're going to be in my shot, lady. Look at her running. Look at her running out the picture. Aromatherapy. There's a fitness section. They have candles, travel pillows. Oh, I needed that for my daughter to go to her trip. They're the hats I was talking about. Okay, and then, oh, this is nice. I love this section. So we're on the other side now of the natural beauty bar. This is beautiful. Lavender. So tell me about that heated lavender pillow, or those pillows that have, I swear I got to get one of those.
You talking about the neck ones or these ones?
They're all do that, so you kind of heat them up and they have different scents.
Okay, how cute
Look at
are
this.
these booties right now? Like these are.
Oh yeah, those. Ew, wow. And they have
little. Lavender in them.
They have lavender inside of them, so you are releasing that as you're wearing them, and then you can heat them up in your microwave, right?
Yep.
I love it. Those are great. Okay, let me try to hurry and get halfway through the store. For all the sports people, we have sports nutrition section. They have weight management, green foods. Oh, look at that cute bear. If you just want to get a stuffed animal, come in here. How many managers, market managers are in here showing you their stuffed bears? He's so sweet. Everything. Okay, so I want to get, and then this is the humidifier, right? I'm supposed to be getting one of these things. So this is
again great. Also,
this is what we're looking at, humidifier. But the other one you showed that I was talking about on set, aromatherapy. That's the one that was smoking during the show. Is it turned off? It was going. It was smoking. I could see it from set. So that's supposed to put me to sleep. They have cards. Okay, wait. Let me go back to it. It's smoking again.
So you actually put your essential oil in there with the water, and then this is what it's going to smell like. And it just
I see the smoke coming up.
room.
Oh, it's wow.
Yeah, amazing.
That's
and
a good amount
changes
coming out of there.
colors also.
No, I like that. It's very peaceful, so it'll be dark in your room and you have the little light. I know if anybody's still watching, I know they're probably like gone now. Like, okay, the show, herbal medicines, wellness teas that they were talking about, the mineral section. You know, it's just so much in one place, and that's what I like. Because people would have to go to so many stores. You have a lot of cards, too.
Yep, papyrus.
A lot of cards. And I'm sure you have, like, recycled cards, products, gift bags. Goodness gracious. This is like 3 stores combined into one. Yeah, all the vitamins are here. Now I'm halfway through the store. Can you believe it? Probiotics, omega oils.
Section.
They have a refrigerated section of oils.
So replace your good gut bacteria, guys. Get your probiotics. If you put on any antibiotics, talk to your pharmacist. Make sure they get you on a good probiotic. Replenish the good bacteria that gets knocked out.
Okay. I hope that mic hasn't been scratching all this time. I just realized I have my second mic here. Sorry if I did that. Okay. Oh, I like this bear. Where is he? Look at them. They're all over the place. You do. Look at these. It's like the animal store. Okay, what are these?
We do always giveaways.
Gift with
$100 and more, get a free gift. Always a free gift.
Always a free gift. Is that what you're saying? So he says you always say it here?
Yep.
You always get a free gift when you make a purchase of $100?
Or it could be less. Sometimes this month.
Depends. Oh, you have different price giveaways all the time. So this is what they're giving away currently. When you make a purchase, you get one of these free wonderful bottles. Great. Oh, you have the Vega product. I like them. The Vega shakes. Those are good. See the Vega shakes? Okay. And then there's a great sitting room. The sitting room, this is here for like when you're getting your prescription filled and you want to sit. See, someone here is asking for turmeric now. Do you have turmeric? She's so sweet. Okay, and here are your candy bars, and then there's other refreshment drinks here. So much. So here, a unicorn. Okay, I've seen it all. They have a unicorn. Okay.
And it's actually quite large.
Yeah, I just got to pick it up. Yeah, that's a big unicorn. Everybody's like, why don't I get the unicorn? Look at this. This is hilarious. I like the unicorn.
We have kites too.
Candies. You've got great drinks. I love the brands. I can tell by the brands you're into health, though. Yeah. Because the brands I see here are very healthy brand drinks. Coconut milk is in here.
This is for you too.
What? I get a gift bag. I'm getting a gift bag. That's a pretty gift bag. I will not be regifting this bag. Wow, it's heavy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. And the magazine section, so when you're waiting for your prescription, which won't take long really because I can't show you the customers because they have no releases. I'm not showing customers. And now here's the desk. This is finally I'm up to the front door. Can you believe it? There's the door, just making it. The store, and it goes on here. What is it? Oh, let me go to the, okay, you want to see the pharmacy? We talk so much about prescriptions. I got to show you the pharmacy. Oops, people. Here we go. That's the pharmacy section. Oops, I don't want to get people in the shot. You know, we don't want to get them. It's personal. We don't want to do that. But it's beautiful pharmacy. It's all beautiful wood. It's gorgeous.
Did you check out our kids section?
I didn't see the kids section. There's a kids section? Okay. I only did this because there's so much, and there's no way I can explain all this to you guys and you understand it.
So this is where you're typically find.
So this is the baby section.
Baby section, diapers, wipes, everything you need for your teething toddler. There's even baby food here. And then on this side we have all of our baby skincare and our baby supplements.
Wow.
So we have some
mom and kids health, baby care, skin, diapers. These are healthy diapers, I'm sure. Like
yes, they are. So most of them are recycled or recyclable.
7th generation brand. Yeah, that's a good one. Wow. Honest brand. Oh, that's Jessica Alba. Yeah. They got the Honest brand in here. So we know Jessica Alba's about the health. So they got Honest. Yeah, see? They're not making it up. No. This is the proof. They got a lot of healthy things. I even see is that stationery? You have office kits in here?
Yeah.
Oh, you have this. Look. So they have kitty toys. I feel like I don't want to name it. Oh, you have a toy section.
We do have a toy section.
They sell toys.
Amazing toys. Yep.
So these are probably like healthy toys too, because someone's talking to me about certain crayons. You can't have crayons that are toxic. You plastic. Things like that. So you make sure that your toy products as well are healthy?
Yeah, so majority of our brand that we carry is Melissa and Doug. It's all recyclable. All of the paint is non-toxic, so even if a kid has it in their mouth, it's safe for them.
Okay.
So majority of our products are going to be completely safe for kids.
Wow, I love it. I love that. So this is the toy section. Wooden toys, they have books. Okay, and everybody's like, I am gone. There's no one watching at this point, but I will have it here for you to go back over. It's so important to see because your health is important, having the right products and finding that you have a one-stop where you can get so many healthy things for you and your entire family. I do like that. So you've gotten to see this large store. That's an overview again of about 3/4 of the store. It's very gorgeous, very fun place, and this is the back side. So again, thank you for watching Karla Dawn Live. I hope that the tour of the store has helped you get a better feel on what we just talked about, and all the information is something that you can take with you, and you can get rid of some products that are toxic in your shelves and in your cabinets, and find other ways to get the same results but better, you know, with using better products. So check out Pharmaca, see what you think, let me know if it worked for you. I definitely am hooked, and I wanted to share that with my audience. Again, I like to inspire, motivate, educate, and have some fun at the same time with entertainment. Thank you again. Spread love and kindness and make somebody smile. Next week I have another wonderful show with a literary agent, and she is a publisher. So if you're looking to publish a book, interested in knowing about the writing process, tune in next Wednesday, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Take care. I'm Karla Gordy Bristol. Appreciate you all. Bye.